We are live. All right. Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, we would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to our power. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well and who taught us this truth. And peace and blessings with all sincerity to the Tabernacle of David, you Akim, pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And also a healthy shalom to the few Akwath who are also listening and learning. Okay, once again, we are here another day in the last days of America, Babylon the Great, okay, to filter all the news that's taking place, okay, with the scriptures, man. All right, and to prophesy the downfall of America, Babylon the Great. So the topic at hand today, I wanted to start with the retaliation, which Iran, which just took place with Iran on Israelis. Okay, the Israelis bombed the consulate of Iran in Syria on April 1st. Okay, and not only that, remember, the United States was not accused, but they did break international law with killing one of those Iranian generals. Okay.
Soleimani.
Yeah, the brother brought
That was years ago though.
Yeah, Khan.
Yeah, that with the account that the brother was talking about, they found out allegedly America was behind that. He went into like some type of embassy. He was like a leader or general or something like that, a high-ranking officer in the Iranian. No, I don't think he was an officer. He was a wasn't he like a reporter, a liaison, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah,
Soleimani.
I know the one you're talking about, but I'm talking about the most recent than that, the airstrike on the car.
Okay, so there's multiple attacks. Israel been poking Iran for the longest.
Khan.
You know, so yeah, the one account I was thinking about was Soleimani. Soleimani, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I believe he was like he was in the news, in the media. You know, he was like a liaison between America and Iran.
Khan.
And remember, he went into like the embassy and he never came out.
Yeah.
They found out that I think the Saudi Arabia was behind it, wasn't it? They found out that the Saudis
had something to do with it.
They chopped them up.
Yeah, Khan.
And they had like a body double come out. So that happened. That was years ago though, like a year or two ago. And Iran vowed retaliation. So that was strike one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then, like you said, yeah, there was a drone attack on a car. I remember that too.
Khan.
You know, and now, like the brother said, most recently, Israel just bombed an embassy, and they said important military officials were in that building in Syria, like the brother said.
Mm-hmm.
There was an Iranian embassy located within Syria. You got it.
Yeah, Khan. So okay. So once again, this is Iran. Okay, it's retaliation because ultimately, these Israelis, okay, backed by America, Babylon the Great, okay, want a war. Okay, that's what their goal is. Their goal is to first off, eliminate those Palestinians out of the West Bank of Gaza, okay? That whole entire strip, to use that for their own use, okay? And also to get rid of Iran. You know, this is their plan. So they keep, just as they did with Russia, as America did with Russia, poking the bear and keep trying to escalate things to make Russia bite the bait. This is exactly what Israel did with Iran. So Iran got fed up, and what did they do? They shot over 300 plus drones and ICBMs into Israel, okay? And like I said, this is just the beginning. You know, this is just a spark to this whole situation, okay? So anyway, enough, you know, yapping. Let's grab
if I could say something real quick, he kind of breezing over it, you know. It was insignificant. It was very significant, you know.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, it's right after Ramadan, so like you were saying earlier, Israel has been poking Iran, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and really that's prophecy. The least of the flock shall draw them out. Jeremiah. You said a lot of things. You know, I didn't want to interrupt your thought. That's why I was letting you finish.
Yeah, Khan.
You mentioned how American Israel. That's prophetic. Biden came out and said what? Soon as he told Iran not to attack. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, showing you who America's side stands with.
Khan.
And showing you how Bibi is out of order. Benjamin, not a Jew. You know, Benjamin, not a Jew. How he's out of order. He's going against the will of America.
Yep.
America's the one with the big military, the strong military. Even though we know Israel is a formidable opponent itself, they have nuclear capabilities. You know, America is basically America is Israel's big brother. You know, Israel is that's why I said the least of the flock shall draw them out. The Spirit had me, which we do it all the time. I looked up a map of Western Asia, right? And if you look at what's going on, do me that favor, Baba Kasha. I have them too, but I want you to look for yourself.
Khan.
You watching the videos. Pull up, just type in Western Asia, and then look at the images. Get a good picture where you can see the countries. You know. Let me know when you have it.
Images.
Get a good map of Western Asia, which we've seen it, but a lot of times it's good to lay your eyes on what's going on.
Okay, I got it.
All right, look at Iran. First and foremost, locate the land of Canaan, the Palestine, the so-called Holy Land, the land of Israel. You can see it?
Let me see.
Should be in the left.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Got Israel.
And then look at where Iran is, way on the right side, you know? Look how many countries are between Iran and Israel,
Khan.
you know?
Khan.
And then look at Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is not Saudi Arabia, Slovakia, Iraq, because the embassy was in Iraq that they bombed. Iraq is between Iran and Israel.
Yeah, right in the middle.
So you could see what's going on.
Khan.
All these, the least of the flock shall draw them out. All these nations all around Amalek are being gathered. Look at China. Look where China is. Further east. China is the furthest east. The Far East, as it's known, right?
Khan.
You got Russia up above them. You know? Everybody's being gathered to the valley of Hawashapat. And who's inciting it? You got it. You had some script, but Salaki, I can't help it, brother. You know?
No. I had them scriptures on deck too.
You speak then, because I'm grabbing something.
Yeah. So what the brother is absolutely right. And matter of fact, since the brother quoted it, let's grab it. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 45. And it reads, "Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, that he hath taken against Babylon." And we know that this is speaking of not ancient Babylon, but America. Babylon today, modern day Babylon, modern day Egypt. It says, "And his purpose that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans."
Because when you read the scriptures, America is like that demon last week. America's not in the Bible. You know, you guys are preaching hate. You know, God loves America. You know.
Yep.
America's not in the Bible. How the hell can America not be found in the Bible? When every other kingdom, every other nation is spoken about in the Bible. From Babylon all the way down to the 10 toes. The Medo-Persians are spoken about. The Greco-Roman Empire, you know?
Yeah.
So why the hell wouldn't the greatest so-called empire ever be spoken about in the Bible?
Khan.
It's all throughout the Bible. But Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, as we said last week, had to codify the Bible. Because if he had spoke plainly, this devil would have burnt all the Bibles.
Khan.
Look at what he's trying to do now. Trying to outlaw the Bible, trying to tell you what scriptures you can and can't read.
Yeah.
So Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai had to codify the Bible.
Facts.
So that we could have it in the latter times. Jesus Christos es negro, no blanco. I know you heard me. You're an Israelite. Probably Issachar.
So
They know.
hey, just
My bad.
No.
Issachar walk by like they go, nah, you marked. for judgment. America is about to be destroyed.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey,
And you Northern Kingdom going to be destroyed too. At least you repent.
Khan.
Because a lot of these Northern Kingdoms, they got the wrong idea. They think Yahweh Shai Hamashiach is a white boy. All throughout, a lot of them Northern Kingdom, they drunken on that Cheddar Bourget.
Mm-hmm.
But Yahweh Shai Hamashiach is a Negro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that's who's returning.
Hey, and to touch on the brother's point,
My
by
bad.
him saying,
No.
No.
Just, I had,
It-
he was,
he cruised by steering, he marked. Hey, so like just to touch on the brother's point, how he said that the scriptures are codified,
Oh,
and
yeah,
if
my bad.
Esau would have found out that he would have burned the Bibles, look at what he's doing now. After Putin just brought out the fact that Yahweh Shai Hamashiach is or who you people ignorantly so-called call Jesus, is a so-called black man, and the prophets and everybody that the scriptures pertain to.
He revealed the icons.
He revealed the icons.
And you Edomites got your panties all up in a bunch.
Yes, sir.
But he ain't saying nothing that the apostles on down ain't been saying.
Khan.
Like he is some giant revelation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now because Esau said it, now it's the truth, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly. It says, Jeremiah 50:45, therefore hear ye the counsel.
Oh, going back to the point about America being in the Bible, right?
Yeah, Khan.
America figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures. Edom, Adawam, Edom. Adawam is the Greek way of saying Edom, right? Esau is Edom, the so-called white man,
Khan.
and his pride and joy, his crown and jewel is America. You know,
Khan.
and it's the scene of great future judgment.
Yeah.
And again, it's written all throughout the Bible, but it's codified.
Mm-hmm.
It's known spiritually, as the brother said earlier, in Revelation, as Sodom and Egypt, right? Sodom, of course, that nasty lifestyle it promotes,
Mm-hmm.
but also that's how America, Babylon the Great, is going out, like Sodom and Gomorrah, with fire,
Mm-hmm.
ICBMs, in Egypt representing bondage, so that's in the Bible, America. You said the Chaldeans,
Yeah.
but not the ancient Chaldeans. America in the Bible is known as the daughter of the Chaldeans.
Mm-hmm.
The daughter of Babylon,
Khan.
Mystery Babylon, Assyria, Nineveh, Basra, Uz. All these are different names codified in the Bible for America,
Yeah.
the scene of great future judgment.
So
Go ahead,
since the brother brought up
Salakia, finish what you was reading, and if you don't mind, Baba Kashah,
Khan.
and then you go back to what you had.
Yeah, because it's exactly the same thing.
Yeah, but
It says,
please, if you don't mind, Baba Kashah.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 45.
And that's also spoken about, I think, in Jeremiah 49. It's reiterated.
I got that on deck because you just spoke about Edom, and that one gets more specific.
That's why, yeah.
Khan.
You got it.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes, that
Matter
he...
of fact, go to 49, please, Baba Kashah.
Khan. Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 20. Therefore hear the counsel of the
What does
Lord...
it say a little bit above that? I think that whole chapter, let me see something. Salakia. Start at, if you don't mind, Baba Kashah, start at 7.
Khan. Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 7.
Get the proper context.
Khan. Get the meat. It reads, concerning Edom.
Concerning who?
Concerning Edom.
I thought Edom was done away with.
No, sir. No, sir.
Again, when you read the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, it tells you that Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
Esau came to the conclusion that Esau's the only neighbor of Israel that's not promised mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Esau would be ruling in the latter times, in the end times, the last days. Okay? As far as that statue that Nebuchadnezzar saw in Daniel, Esau is the 10 toes.
Khan.
And we living in the times of that. The 10 toes. His kingdom is partly strong, partly weak, and it's divided. And Yahushua is that rock that's coming to bust this shit up.
Con.
Go ahead.
It says, concerning Edom,
Concerning Esau, Edom, the so-called white man.
thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai of
Remember
hosts.
last week, he didn't want to answer that. He said, I read the Bible hundreds of times. It's not in there. But yet you read it 100 times, but yet you can't tell me your biblical nationality.
Con.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushai deals with nations. What is your nationality, your nation or origin according to the Bible? Who are you? Go ahead.
It reads, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman?
That's a rhetorical question. That's a question that don't need to be answered.
Con.
We know the answers to that. Hell the fuck no. When you read the scriptures, Teman are the wise men of Esau.
Con.
When you read Genesis, Genesis goes into the dukes of Edom. All right? Esau's nation was broken up into different families, man.
Con.
The chief family, the chief house of Esau is the Amalekites, the small hats, the gutter rats, the least of the flock, the 1948ers. But also you had Teman, you know? And Teman were known as the smart Edomites, also known as the Germans.
Con.
A lot of technological advances came out of Nazi Germany. You know? That's why after World War I, there was a scramble over them German scientists between Russia, Gog and Magog, and America, Babylon the Great.
Yeah.
For what? Their technological advancements. You know?
Con.
They were fighting over those scientists. The Smiths, the modern day Smiths. Go ahead.
It reads, is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?
At one time, Esau was the epitome of righteousness, the epitome of wisdom, the epitome of light. You know?
Yeah.
He's the man of this new so-called civilized era of technological advancements and achievements.
Con.
If you wanted knowledge, you had to go to this devil. You know? But now look at him. Isaiah 19. Yahweh has mingled a perverse spirit in Egypt.
Con. He's been being identified for the base man that he truly is.
A base man.
Con.
A foolish man. Children of fools. You know?
Yep. It reads,
Everything he's doing is failing him.
yep, con.
Everything he's doing is leading to his demise. And he's becoming sloppy. You know? Because now he's in panic mode. He's scrambling. He's exposed. He's got a short time and he knows it. The men of the Lord are out there. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is on his way. He has a short time to fulfill his enterprise. He's scrambling. And that's causing him to be sloppy.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him.
Yeah, we were talking about on the way up here how the average person has no idea what's truly coming. You know? They have no idea. You know? Especially you Edomites. If you truly understand the purity hell that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is about to rain upon your heads, you go on and get in a bunker right now, man. You know?
Con.
Dwell deep, right?
Dwell deep in the cliff of the rocks. Con. It says,
hide us, you know? Hide us from him, from the face of him.
Con. They wish for death. It says, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him.
He's visiting him now. He's visiting, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is visiting Esau. He's visiting the world that he made. You know? And how is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai visiting this place? How is he visiting Esau, Edom? With plagues, with judgments. You know?
Yeah.
Strange apparitions, probably having nightmares, dreams, waking up in slavery, especially the elites, the Rothschilds and shit, you know? You know? Probably visions of this bitch being destroyed by thermonuclear destruction.
Yeah.
You know? Waking up in the kingdom in chains, you know? Why do I say that's happening? Because that's what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai did to ancient Egypt.
Con.
He plagued them. And as it says in the Apocrypha, he's going to plague Egypt as before, 2nd Ezra 15.
Mm-hmm. It
Go ahead.
reads, if grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes?
That's what you would expect. A motherfucker come to raid your vineyard,
Mm-hmm.
raid your farm, you know?
They gonna leave something behind.
They ain't going to grab everything.
Yeah.
They go, you know?
Con.
They ain't going to have enough time. They're going to be in a rush. They're going to just grab what they can get,
Yeah.
you know?
Quick lick.
But that's not how you finna go down.
It reads, if thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough.
Because the thief is coming. Yahweh Shai. You know?
Con.
Coming to catch you when you least expect it. Go ahead.
But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai exposed this devil. Every inch of him. From the rooter to the tutor. You know?
Yep.
Everything about this devil is exposed. All his secrets. You know?
Yep.
As the scripture says, how are the hidden things of Esau searched out?
Con.
Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai searched it out. And he revealed it to his servants, the prophets.
Uh-huh. It reads, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
He's exposed. Everybody's on to this devil. Like the brother standing next to me, Zachariah, likes to say, Esau's a one-trick pony.
Damn right, con. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren.
Hey, that's what we came to the conclusion of. Not just the man, the whole goddamn nation is fucking backwards and need to be destroyed.
Yep. Needs to be uprooted.
And that's what's about to happen.
Con.
You know?
And his neighbor, and he is not, leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Speak on it.
Right. Hey, it wasn't for the nation of Yasharallah to drink from the cup of the Lord's indignation. But because of our disobedience and the breaking of the first covenant, our nation has been subjected to the curses in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. All right? It reads, and it says, and thou art he that altogether,
And art thou he?
con,
That's
and
what it
art, and con, the water, and art thy he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Go back up. Read that all together and you got it.
Con, it says,
To get the proper understanding.
for thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold,
This
they,
is one of my favorite verses, man. This
powerful,
comfort me, man. You know?
con,
When we be going through it, you know? Our redemption is nigh, man. This world was made for our sake, man. Like
con,
Ezra said. So why do we not, you know,
have
an inheritance? We do have an inheritance, you know?
Yeah.
And it's on the way.
So Jeremiah 49:12,
We have the greatest inheritance than ever.
ever.
Everything was made for our sakes. Go ahead.
For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have
Yasharallah,
assuredly
You
drunken.
tribes, you drunk of that cup.
Yeah,
What's
we
the
did.
cup? These curses. Like the brother said, Deuteronomy 28. The curses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, chiefly slavery. Northern and Southern Kingdom. We drunk the dregs of it.
Mm.
For what? Our disobedience. If we had to drink it, how the hell you gonna get away? You not. That's what the brother's reading.
It reads, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton. They're reading hate. That's not in the Bible. God, Jesus loves. Jesus saves. All right, keep that same energy when Yahweh Shai Hamashiach returns.
God, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Like the brother from San Francisco, from GMS San Francisco. I don't want to botch his name up. GMS Dedication. Quanaf, I forget his name. I always botch the names up. But GMS Dedication, what did he say? Esau's worst nightmare is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Esau's worst night. You know,
Yeah.
we live in our worst nightmare. Well, we ain't got to the worst part yet. We in the midst of it.
Con.
Jacob's trouble. That's the worst part. You know.
Yeah. That's the
Daniel-
climax.
Yeah, Daniel 12:1. At the time of them before, but we live in it.
Yeah.
But the good news is we about to wake up out of this nightmare, out of this dream. You know,
Yeah. Con.
into reality. And the reality is the kingdom is ours. The world is yours. Whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. You know?
Con.
And everything in it, you know?
Con.
And Esau's about to wake up to his nightmare. Because right now Esau's having a bliss dream.
Yeah.
He's in his kingdom.
A wet dream, so
Yeah.
to speak.
You know?
Yeah. Hey, it says the scripture, roughly paraphrased, it says these devils can't go to sleep without imagining some mischief or coming up with some mischief to plague Yasharallah, man. Okay? But now, these dreams that he's starting to have, man, his wet dream is starting to turn into a nightmare, man.
Yeah, these elites, whatever their wicked ass minds can conjure up, they can fulfill it. They can carry it out.
Yeah?
You know?
Con.
Whatever sick, demented scheme they want to, you know,
Mhm.
scheme up, they got the means to enforce it.
Con.
Like I said, they live in their wet dream.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
It reads, For
but shortly they about to be in their nightmare.
Con.
When Yahweh Shai Mashiach returns, when they're brought, you know, to that low state, when they're shackled up in chains, you know, when the missiles rain on their head, they through.
Yeah, man. It says, For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation.
I mentioned earlier, the Bible is codified. America's all throughout the scriptures, man.
Mm-hmm.
It figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures. If you want to go into end time prophecies, guess what? You're gonna have to stumble across America.
Have to.
It's all throughout the scriptures, but it's codified. And one of the ways it's codified is being known as Basra,
Mm-hmm.
which the brother's reading about. Basra was a chief city in Edom. You know,
Yeah.
the
Con.
chief city in modern day Edom is America. The
Yep.
chiefest city, Idumea. Go ahead.
It says,
That high mountain. You know.
Con. It says, For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation.
The Lord said, "I shall take vengeance."
Yeah.
Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from where? From Basra.
From Basra.
I gotta get that. You go ahead, huh?
hey, it's funny.
Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. But you gotta get the when you read in a map or something, right? You gotta have the legend, the key.
Yeah, you have to.
This star over here, this square over here, this line, this dotted line. What does it mean?
This means this.
It's
this means
codified.
that. Yep.
Who got the keys? Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
And he gave it to his men, his elect,
Yeah.
and they gave it to us.
Diligent men who gonna do the work. Con. It says,
America's not in the Bible. You're judging.
I've read it front to back and ain't never seen America. Oh man. Hey, this truth cuts deep. It
Matter
says,
of fact, real quick, I'm curious what the old Google says. Is America in the Bible? I'm curious. What do you think it's gonna say?
it's gonna say it's in there.
I think it's gonna be conflicting answers. Woo!
It's gonna say it's in there.
Woo!
Yes, America is mentioned.
and all it's bold highlighted, according to Google. And this dude said America's not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell him Google it. Yes, America is mentioned in the Bible. Wow.
Hey man, listen, the Lord ain't trying to trick nobody. The Lord is giving you, as the brother, Isaiah says, a straight skinning. He ain't trying to trick nobody. He wants y'all to have 100% truth, because the Lord is a power of his word. And he will not destroy somebody who doesn't deserve it. All right? So it's written in bold letters right in your face, man.
real quick. Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. Because Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is coming in all his glory, in his full strength, man. You know, with the angels, man. You know? Woo, man. Beautiful day, man. And he's coming to redeem his elect, the elect of Yasharallah, the chosen. And recompense all our enemies, all our adversaries. You know?
Yeah.
Every one of them. Which I got to get that.
Hey, man, call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And we always say that this is the good news, man. This is the gospel. And the good news for one nation is bad news for another nation. And that nation is chiefly Esau, Edom, man. All right? A nation that even though they cried with tears, they have no form of repentance from the Heavenly Father.
That's Hebrews.
Khan.
He was rejected.
Rejected, man. Though he sought it carefully with tears. So, hey, so be it, man. So be it.
Got it.
You got it.
Real quick, Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
And weren't we devoured? Okay. I brought up the curses in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter earlier. And who was the chief nation? Okay, all these other heathen nations had a hand in our downfall, but the chief nation, okay, that had a hand in our downfall from the moment we came out of Egypt was Esau, Edom, man, our evil twin brother, man. Okay, the scripture states that he has a perpetual hatred for us, and that's shown by his actions. You know, you don't judge a book by its cover; you judge a person by their actions. And the actions between the nation of Edom and Yasharallah have been nothing but pain, trouble, and just wickedness, man. It just is what it is. But the Lord is coming to redeem us, man. Because we are yet this day in the hands of our captives, and we have no way to be freed from them. You know, if it was in our power, we would restore righteousness right now. We kick this damn devil out of power and start following the laws, statutes, and commandments and spread them throughout the four corners of the earth. We do it right now, but it's not. You got it, Op. You was holding something?
You said something. The scriptures say a man shall be known by his deeds.
Khan.
You know?
Yeah, known by his deeds, exactly. The brothers are absolutely right, man. And this man's deeds, we go over it over and over again. It ain't no need to be a broken record. You can Google the man's track record. And that's why when the brother Googled, is America in the Holy Bible, it said yes, man, without a doubt. The scene of great future judgment, okay? From the Zondervan's Bible Dictionary. Edom. All right.
I was reading something. I got a couple more, you know?
Yeah, bring it out. You got it.
Real quick, and I'll go back to what I was reading. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh, God, to recompense. The word recompense means to pay back. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh, God, to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
A righteous thing. Payback. All right? But how can a nation that's on the bottom pay back a nation that's on top? A nation that's considered the hammer of the earth, that has the greatest military power, the greatest army, ICBMs. How the hell can we pay them back for what they did to us? We can't. And that's where Yahweh Shai comes in, man. The brother brought it out. Dyed garments from Basra.
Yeah, I'm holding that still.
You got it?
You done?
Yeah, you got it.
So it says, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And who troubled us? Starting with Esau, Edom, Amalek.
Khan.
To be specific, the scripture tells you Amalek was the first of the nations.
Yep.
But guess what? Psalms 83 tells us that what? All these other nations are confederate with Esau.
Con. Con.
So all of them gonna get paid back. As I was reading, all thine adversaries, all of them. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. That's what's coming to Esau and these heathens.
Yeah.
Tribulation, their worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Judgment. We always go into that Esau Edom. The same spirit that's on Esau is the same spirit that was on Cain.
Con.
And Cain is known as what? A fugitive and a vagabond fleeing from justice. Same thing with Esau. But guess what? You goddamn devils, the tab is due.
You damn right.
And that bill gonna be paid. It says, and to you who are troubled, who's troubled? Yasharallah. All of Israel, but only the elect can perceive it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
2/3, they not considering.
Mm-hmm.
They in trouble too. They catching hell. But they're not considering why these curses are upon us. Therefore, sign and a wonder. But a remnant and elect, no, we understand
Con.
why we're in the conditions that we're in.
Right.
For our, like the brother mentioned earlier, our disobedience. You know, now we have that contrite spirit. We've come back to our power. We're repentful. We're rehearsing the righteous acts. We're putting Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in remembrance, and in hopes of being saved, delivered.
Con.
Okay? This is not our rest. We understand that now.
Yeah.
At one point, we thought this was the end-all be-all. We was trying to figure out how to make it here, man. What career path to go down?
Yeah.
You know, how we'll have enough money at the end when we get ready to retire.
Yeah.
How our, we want our children. We all wanted that, man. Our children to be better off than we are.
Con.
You know.
Con.
But that's all. Those are all stumbling blocks, man.
Yeah.
You know, those are all strongholds put upon you by this devil
Yeah.
to get you indoctrinated into his world.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. And away
Fuck
from
that.
your power.
We're looking for new heavens and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Mm.
This is not our rest. This place is polluted. It will destroy you with a sword of destruction. We understand that.
Yeah.
So we coming out of this bitch.
We don't got no choice. We have to.
We don't want to be partakers of her plagues.
Con.
You know?
We don't want to be no partakers of Revelation, the 18th chapter. Okay.
We don't want none of that recompense.
Con.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled, rest with us.
Mm.
You know, this is the way. You know, this is the refreshing.
Yeah.
But they would not hear, you know?
Con.
This is the comforter. This is the way. Walk ye in it.
Right.
Seek the old paths.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And to you who are troubled, rest with us. Wait, we sleep good at night, man.
You damn right.
You know? Why? Because we doing the things pleasing unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to the best of our ability. We not, you know, we don't have a guilty conscience.
Con.
You know? We doing all that we can to stand in that day. Out of one we keep enduring. You know? We ain't leaving nothing on the table.
Nothing.
You know?
Nothing.
So, and we at peace. Why? Because we have sound doctrine. We have this wisdom and knowledge. It's keeping us stable in these times.
Of course.
It's the strength of our salvation.
Of course.
We see the prophecies playing out, hopping off the pages, popping like popcorn.
Yep.
These are exhilarating times.
Exactly.
For the elect, for the remnant, for the rest of you, it's horrific times. Your worst nightmare is coming to fruition.
Con.
Damn, what if them black Hebrew Israelites on the corner, what if them niggas are right? You know?
Yeah.
What if everything they're saying is right?
Yeah.
What if this bitch is through?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Hey, listen, we're not right. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is right, man. These are his words.
Then shall be known who are my chosen.
Yes.
When everything we've been saying it comes to fruition, comes to pass. Then shall be known who are my chosen. Then shall be known a prophet has been amongst you. Because a prophet does what? A prophet prophesies.
Yeah.
Tells you things before they happen. And starting from our apostles on down, we're broken records, as the brother said. Warning you the same things over and over. You know?
Con.
And we in them times, man. You know? So it says, and to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahweh HaMashiach shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
Con.
Again, that's how the Lord is returning in his full strength. With the angels, man, and what you ignorantly call UFOs, UAPs.
Con.
In flame and fire, what did Yahweh Shai say? Think not that I came to send peace on the earth. I came not to send peace but a sword. You know, I came to bring fire on the earth, on the world. What may I, if it be already kindled? Behold, the Lord cometh with fire and his chariots as a whirlwind.
Yeah.
What's that? I botched it. Isaiah 66.
They gonna come at that burneth as an oven.
Isaiah 66 and 15.
Come.
I botched it.
This is Isaiah.
It should be 15. Hit 15 and then hit 16.
Isaiah 66.
I'm pretty sure it's 15 and 16. 66, 15 and 16.
15 is starting at 15. It reads, "For behold,
Behold, look,
the Lord Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind."
that's what I was just reading about.
Con.
We rest in that. We take comfort in that.
Con.
Hey, like these heathens, they're dismayed at the signs of heaven. This eclipse that just passed by, they were bugging out. The chariots, they bugging out. Any little thing, these blood moons, you know, they bugging the hell out. We're not dismayed. We know it. You know, we know what it means. It's a sign of our redemption. Our redemption is nigh. Our salvation is near.
When are you ever surprised about something that you know and understand? You know what I'm saying? Why would we be dismayed? It's like you're going to take a trigonometry test and you know fucking trig from top to bottom. You know everything about it. If there's a pop quiz or a test, it's not going to surprise you, because there's nothing that can surprise you, because you have the wisdom and knowledge to get you through it, to pass it. So we're not dismayed at, like the brother said, dismayed at the signs of heavens, man. We clap and we parade when we see these signs in the heavens, man, and above, man. It says, "For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire."
Scriptures say like a whirlwind. A whirlwind is also known as a storm, a tempest, a tornado.
Yeah.
A tornado is an example of a whirlwind. And how does a tornado come? Violently, abrupt, quickly, powerful, you know?
Out of nowhere.
When you see a tornado, everything stops, man. Everything's attention is focused on that tornado. You know?
Yes.
That's how the Lord is coming, with fire and the angels. Quickly, speedily. You know?
Yeah.
To avenge the elect.
It says,
Yahweh Shai HaMashiach ain't coming to play games. You know? Coming to kick ass. He ain't taking no names. He got the names already.
Con.
Go ahead.
"For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh."
Another word for plead is judge.
"And the slain of the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai shall be many."
So Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is coming to get busy. He coming to body some shit, man.
Yeah.
He coming to body the wicked. You know?
Yeah.
He saw Edom, these heathens, and 2/3 of Yasharallah. That's it.
Con.
So going back to 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. "Seeing it is a righteous thing with God Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Adawan Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels, in flame and fire, taking vengeance on them that know not God Yahweh, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Adawan Yahweh Mashiach, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord Adawan and from the glory of his power."
Hey,
that's pretty much the point there.
yeah, man. Hey, because there's only one right doctrine, man. You know, there's bits and pieces of the truth and certain people's doctrines, but Elder Apostle Gabar said, if you don't have the whole truth, you don't have the truth.
The scriptures say a little bit of leaven the whole lump.
Con. Exactly.
They got a saying in the world: a broke clock is was right twice a day.
Twice a day.
So
Con.
what does that mean for the rest of the 22 hours of the day?
Wrong.
So
Off.
you gonna rely on that clock? You gonna put your life on it, on a broke clock, even though it's right twice?
Hmm.
You gonna chance it?
Hell nah. It says, back to Jeremiah.
I think I was reading, wasn't I?
Nah, I was reading Jeremiah Basra, and then you broke down Basra.
I was
with those.
reading, brother.
Oh, so like, oh, you got more? You got it. You got it.
No, maybe you was reading. I thought I was just reading.
No, I thought you said you were finished. You got more? Cause you just broke down that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it.
Going back to Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. And that's why I initially went into recompense.
Right. Payback.
Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. And who devoured us? These heathens.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, could you hold me, Baba Kashan, the rich man and Lazarus?
Con.
I might get it if whoever gets it first. I was going to grab it earlier. It's a particular, I'll probably get it.
It's in Luke
Yeah, it's the one in Luke.
16 and 19.
Let me see where I hold on, Salaki. It's a particular. Okay, yeah, you can start at 19, Baba Kashan.
Con.
The main point is in 21, if you don't,
Con. Okay, the rich man of Lazarus. This is Luke chapter 19, Salakia, chapter 16 and verse 19. It reads, there was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen.
That rich man is talking about Lazarus. No, Salaki, my bad.
It's-
Read that again, Salaki, my bad, Salaki.
There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day.
Look that word up in the blue letter bubble, because it's sumptuously, or the common. That rich man is talking about Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He's that rich man. He's in his heaven. He's in his kingdom, and he's in his full strength.
Con.
You know? He writes the laws, you know? He can amend them, rewrite them to fit his convenience.
Yeah.
He has the might, the military to enforce, carry out his laws, carry out his wishes. He has all the resources in the world, you know? All the fields, the oil fields,
Mm-hmm.
all the copper, all the gold, all the silver, uranium, plutonium, all the precious resources, all the metals. He has them all. The petroleum, you know?
Yeah.
This is his heaven. You know?
Yeah.
Read. You got
The definition is
sumptuously.
of sumptuously, and the blue letter is splendidly,
Splendidly.
magnificently.
That go back to Isaac. Isaac blessed Esau with the sword and the fatness of the earth.
Con.
I ain't talking about the average, everyday peon Edomite, low-level Edomite. Half of the Edomites catching hell just like Jake.
Yep.
Especially in the days we're living in now, showing you how much a devil this Esau is. He put his own people in captivity.
Con.
You know, that's wicked.
Con.
You know? I'm talking about the super rich, the wealthy, the elites, the so-called oligarchs, the 1%, the ones you don't see, the Rothschilds, the Gettys, DuPonts, Vanderbilts, Oppenheimers, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that control the IMF, you know, the central bank digital, you know,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
control the Federal Reserve, you know. That's the that had the purple on.
That's how, and
The
that's how they
rich
live.
man. You know,
Con.
got whole pedophile islands.
Con.
You know,
His wildest imaginations is made a reality.
has been feasting as in the days of slaughter. You know,
Con.
go ahead out.
It reads, there was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and
Esau.
fine linen and
Esau. Go ahead.
and fared sumptuously every day.
Eating fat, eating good.
Mm-hmm. And
Like Jake likes to say, oh, must be nice.
must be.
You know, we do these blue collar jobs, man. So we working in your fields, man, in your homes, you know,
In your yards.
cutting your grass, fixing your cable, running your electrical lines, fixing your plumbing,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
And what do we see when we working, when we slaving? You on the golf course. We gotta hit you up, sir. I'm on my way to your house for your appointment. You know, oh, hold on, I'll be over there. You know, he living a life, man. He at his side bitch house. You know,
Leave the information with my cleaning lady.
he at Keisha house, busting down Keisha, sexy red. You know.
God.
Go ahead.
It reads, and there it says Salaki. It says
From the top again, Slocky.
Luke 19, 16 and 19. There was a certain Salaki busting down Keisha, man. Hey, E.
And that's not just Esau. That's all the heathens, man.
Yeah.
Them Arabs and you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Doing all type
Them
of
gooks
management.
are all in our neighborhood, as it's gonna say, licking our wounds.
Con.
That's why I wanted to get that about all they that devour thee. That's the main point, you know.
Con. It says,
They living good, man. That's why they gonna really weep, man, because they all confederate with Esau. When this devil go down, you know,
Yeah.
we weeping, man.
yeah. It says, there was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day.
Oh, remind me of Bishop Nathaniel.
And all the purple.
Oh, riding in on
Ride
the
the
horse.
horse.
Got the private jets, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Goddamn
says,
sellout, man.
and there was a certain beggar named Lazarus.
Okay, so this is where I went off on. The beggar is Yasharallah.
Con.
You tribes, you so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, Hispanics, North American Seminole Indians. You are the beggar, the poor, the needy, the forgotten.
Con.
Proverbs and bywords, the filth.
All right, hey, but why are we beggars? Because one of the curses was we would have to go to our enemy for the want of all things.
Con.
We have nothing of our own. So it says,
No monetary might.
Con.
No standing army.
Con.
No educational facilities.
Con.
We ain't got shit, man.
Man.
We gotta go to this devil for everything, man.
Yep.
We gotta go to this devil for crumbs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Jake just want. Jake, and that's the average mind frame of our people. They tired of being oppressed.
Yeah.
They tired of being in captivity. They tired of being on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
They just they want a little slice of the pie.
Exactly.
They just want a little deluxe apartment in the sky and a slice of the pie.
That's it.
They don't even want the whole pie.
Yep. That's it.
They want that white only pie.
Hey, and they'll die to get a taste of it.
It was hot, burning his mouth.
They'll die. They'll risk death to get
And
a
they
piece
willing to
of it.
take that ass whooping. They willing to
Yep.
stand on them bottles.
Yep. God. Oh man, beautiful.
Hey, that remind me of the Lord said, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?
Lose his damn soul. Con. It
Was
says,
it worth it, Ray?
yeah, it was worth
Was
it.
it
to
worth
him.
it to go to the boom boom room, nigga? You know?
He said that damn pie burnt my mouth. It says Luke 16 and 20. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at this gate, Salakia,
tribes.
which was laid at his gate full of sores.
You think these nations don't see our plight, don't know about us?
Mm-hmm.
They make fun of us, man. They mock us, man.
Yep.
They have whole fucking tourism buses that go through the hood and laugh at you, man.
Marvel. Laugh.
These heathens that go into the hood, you know? You got whole, on YouTube, you got whole fucking channels dedicated to driving through the hood.
Yeah.
The worst, dilapidated places in America. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to find Yasharallah there, man. Or you might find some Edomites, and they probably Jakes under
Yep.
the curses.
Yep.
You know? Oh, let's film Gary, Indiana. Let's go through and film Detroit, Michigan. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And what you going to see? A bunch of Jake under the curses.
Yep.
Now you starting to see Esau too, because these heathens. Because the curse is coming up off of us.
You damn right.
Well, go ahead.
It says, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table.
We just want a little pie, slice of the pie, Esau. Massa,
Yeah.
you know? I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good slave, massa. I do what you tell me, massa.
Yep.
You know?
I work my ass off.
I's a good slave, massa. I ain't listening to them Hebrew Israelites. I still Christian. I still Christian, massa.
I'm gonna give you an 80-hour work week. I'm gonna give it to you. It says,
I'm gonna snitch on my own brother.
Khan,
I'm gonna be a good old slave driver.
Khan, extra hard on his brother. It says,
And what they find out, you just a nigga just like your brother.
exactly. It's done all in vain.
What Kanye said, when it all falls down,
Exactly.
still a nigga in the bands or whatever, you know?
Nigga in a biz. That's exactly. Hey, it says, Luke 16:21.
Still the last hired, the first fired.
Yeah. Hey, these devils have a perpetual hatred for us, man. It don't matter.
It's
It
enmity.
don't matter what we do.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushai put that enmity back to way back in the garden.
In the garden.
Esau
Con.
don't know why he don't, it's just in the spirit.
Yeah.
Two manner of people were separated.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover.
Might remind me of the dude, that's all Jake, man. Remember the yellow trucking?
Yeah.
He just wanted a crumb, man. He done gave his back to the damn job 30, 40 years. Nigga ain't got shit to show for it.
My pension? Y'all took my pension?
When you
Damn.
think about that, that company was around for 100 years roughly, right?
Yeah.
Think about how much billions and millions they probably made. And how much compared to his salary. Crumbs.
Facts.
You can't even give him his fucking pension? Wow. But that's the world that we live in.
Con.
You wasn't meant to, this is not your rest.
Con.
It was designed that way. Esau designed it that way, but ultimately Yahweh Bashim Yahushai designed it that way so that you would consider and turn back to your power. You got it.
And just when he thought it couldn't get any worse, not only did he lose his pension, he lost his job about 2 or 3 weeks later. They locked everything down. Not our rest. It says, Luke 16:21, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table, moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores.
And that's the main point. The dogs came and licked whose sores? Not the rich man. Rich man ain't got no sores. The rich man got bomb.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he got that ointment.
He licked the beggar's sores. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And the dogs represent these nations,
Con.
these heathens that are confederate with Esau per Psalms 83. So going back to, that's it.
Okay.
That's it on that. So going back to Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Mm.
Even though the dogs, they weren't chomping down on you, you know?
Yeah.
They were still, their licking was taking its toll.
Yeah.
Wearing your ass down. And that's these heathens all up in your neighborhood. Got liquor stores all in your community,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah.
Got fucking feeding you poison, chicken joints, you know?
Con.
Gyro shacks and shit. You know? All poison. You know? Profiting off your back. And they treat you like shit.
Like shit.
Go in there, open up a bodega, you know? Especially them Arabs. They be busting down, like I said, Keisha. You know?
Yeah. And I don't know, you know, if y'all ever had pets, man, but a dog's tongue is rough, man. Kind of sandpaperish. So if a dog licks your open wound, man, you know, when it's dry, if a dog licks your open wound over time, it's gonna make it worse, man. It'll peel back the skin and so forth and so on.
Not only rough, it's full of germs.
Germs. Yep. Gets it infected. So just like the brother said, man, even though the wound that they're leaving behind isn't like a gushing flesh ripping and
you know,
instant death.
The funny thing about it is you mentioned the dog, right? And
Mhm.
it's probably soothing. You know?
Yeah.
And really, I was just meditating on that about, like I said, the heathens. Yeah, you got the liquor spot. You can go get your Black and Milds. You can go get your blunt, you know?
Yeah.
Your Swisher Sweets, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's soothing, but it's destroying you.
But it's destroying you.
Yeah, you're getting comforted for a little bit, but look at the toll that it's taking on you.
Of course.
Eating that fucking Maryland fried chicken. You know,
Yeah.
eating that goddamn chicken fried rice, pork fried rice. You know,
Yep.
boneless spare ribs. You know, you know, Jake, shrimp fried rice. You know,
Let me get them purple ribs, whatever that purple shit is. I ain't never seen no purple ribs before, man. Or
Ling
pinkish
ling,
purple.
Put extra barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Hey,
But
but
shit laced with fucking MSG, high fructose corn, all type of shit. Plastic rice,
yeah,
serving you fucking
rats and shit.
You know?
But you're right, it is soothing. When a
It hit the
dog's
spot.
tongue
I
is
used to
wet.
I used to eat that shit. You at the job, you at the slavery, you know? Not no more. You used to go get a meal for like $5, $6. You know? With a soda.
Fucking
With an egg roll, come with an egg roll on the side. You know, it hold you over. Go get you two McDonald's. Go get you two double cheeseburgers or some shit.
God. Yeah.
Get you a large sweet tea. but it's poison. It's destroying you.
Yeah.
You know.
And like the brother made a beautiful point, man. A dog's tongue is soothing for a while, man, when it's nice and wet. But once it gets dry, if you ever felt a dry tongue, hey, it's just like some dry box. You know?
I never felt dry. The hell? Your tongue dry?
Yeah, bro. When a dog thirsty and they got that dry tongue and they lick you, you be like, what the hell? Let me get them some water. But hey, man, that's a beautiful point the brother made. Beautiful point.
That's it on that.
Khan.
Salakia. You had something, or was I reading also too? I
Uh,
had that Basra.
yeah, Basra. No, I think I was holding Basra,
Okay.
if I'm not
Isaiah
mistaken.
63, I had it on deck.
Oh no, I was in Jeremiah 49.
Yeah, I told you to hold that. Yeah, let me get this and then we go back.
Con.
So let's go to Isaiah 63 and 1. You got the Jeremiah 49.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Isaiah, matter of fact, hold that and then we might come back. Go get what you got. You got it.
All right, what you want me to grab?
That's initially what we started and we went all over the place. Well, you had 49.
49. All right, so
You had 50 and I said go to 49, but you had
Yeah.
a lot of it already.
Con, we're reading down to the point. So I'm at it reads, damn, Salakia. What did I just? This is the point is in 49 and 20. I was a little bit up from 20. 13.
Start at 12 again.
And I'll start at 12. Jeremiah 49 and 12. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment,
You can speak on it. Yeah.
Khan, was not to drink of the cup, have assuredly drunken. And thou art,
And art thou he?
and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink. Right. Hey, we the Lord's chosen people. And we broke the Lord's covenant. He put us through hell. And the Lord accounts these other nations as a drop from a bucket, man. They're extras in this movie. So how much punishment are they gonna get if his chosen people got put through the ringer, so to speak? Okay? Chiefly through slavery. Through slavery, buck breaking. You got it on. Through slavery, buck breaking, having our women's babies, pregnant women having their bellies cut open, pulling the baby out and bashing it against the stall. These people did some hateful, wicked, insane asylum shit to us, man. And somebody has to pay. And since we can't take revenge ourselves, we got to put it in the hands of the Heavenly Father, man. You got it.
Nahum chapter 1, verse 3. The Lord, matter of fact, I start at 2.
Khan.
Nahum 1 and 2. God, Yahweh, is jealous. And the Lord, what is the Lord jealous over?
Yasharallah.
His people.
His people.
The apple of his eye.
Khan.
His peculiar treasure.
Yeah, Khan.
Yahweh, God is jealous, and the Lord Yahweh revengeth. They don't tell you that side of. They don't talk about that side of God.
They
say he's all love.
Khan.
So what is this jealous crap?
Khan.
What is this revenge stuff? That's of the devil.
Never heard the word revenge read in the church.
I'm going to read it verbatim. God is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord Yahweh revengeth, and is furious.
Woo! Furious.
The Lord Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies.
Khan. The Lord say he reserveth wrath for his enemies. Wait ye upon me till I rise up to the prey. Okay? The hunter is going to become the hunted. All right? The Lord is about to flip things right side up, man. Esau is the hunter right now because he has all the means, because his blessing was the sword.
He's about to turn into the prey.
Exactly. You got it.
Yahweh Shai is the ultimate predator.
Damn.
Yahweh Shai is known as the conquering lion of Judah.
Woo!
Isn't the lion the king of the jungle?
You damn right, man.
The ultimate predator? And that's what our Lord is likened unto.
God.
So it says, the Lord Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power. And you're about to find out just how slow he was to anger and how powerful he is.
You damn
Because
right.
he was long suffering. But like we started talking about Israel poking Iran. What happens when you poke the bear? When somebody keeps poking you,
You get fed the fuck up.
At first you ignore it, you resist it, but the more they keep poking you, the more time progresses, the more your emotions are starting to boil.
Facts.
You know?
Facts.
Same thing with Esau. That's why the scriptures say his sins had reached the heavens. You know?
Con.
All his wickedness has entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. He's about to visit him. The Lord Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and will not, this is the main point, and will not at all acquit the wicked. So you ain't gonna get away. Like the brother was saying, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Con.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt drink.
Yeah.
You're gonna drink the cup that we had. Let me finish.
Yeah, you got it.
You're gonna drink the cup. You're gonna drink of this cup. You're gonna drink the dregs of it. The Lord Yahweh hath his way in the whirlwind. They go to whirlwind again.
God.
And in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet.
You damn right.
Another code word for how he's returning.
Yep.
It's all throughout the scriptures.
It's cold-blooded.
You got it. Well,
Hey.
let me read one more and then you got it back.
Okay.
A real quick one and you got the floor. Isaiah 57 and 21. There is no peace, saith my power Yahweh, to the wicked.
No peace. There's no fucking peace, man.
You got it.
And you think there's a form of peace because the brother brought out that the Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is long suffering.
He's known as the King of Peace, Shiloh.
Right.
King Shiloh, the
Con.
King of Peace.
Con.
But who is the peace for?
Exactly.
His people.
His
Yasharallah.
people. This
He
is
shall save his people.
This is Psalms chapter 50 and verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such and one as thyself.
Such as one as thyself.
Con. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. Right. You thought Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua was with you as you was doing all this wickedness throughout the four corners of the earth to his chosen people. And because the Lord was long suffering, the Bible says because sentence
Against the evil.
against the con. A sentence against, you know what? I don't want to butcher
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. It is fully set in the hearts of men. To you can get it. I botched it.
Yeah, but y'all know the precept. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. It is fully set in the hearts of men to do evil.
Con. And that's the mindset of Esau Edom, man. The Lord is not altogether with him. All right? The Lord is allowing him to play his role in this movie. Okay? The Lord wrote the script. He wrote a script for all of us. And Esau's script is to be the wicked.
It's the Lord movie, brother?
It's the Lord's movie.
Oh, it's a blockbuster, ain't it?
You damn right, man.
Blockbuster of a movie.
The ultimate end game. All right? So that's it I had. I just wanted to get that out real quick. So back to Jeremiah. It says, For thus saith the, I'm going to
Call
start
it
back at 12.
49, call it.
Jeremiah 49 and 12 again. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Again, Esau's worst nightmare is coming to him. He's going to have to pay for all the wickedness he's been doing. What a man sow, that shall he reap. And what has Esau been sowing in the world? What has he been sowing into the earth? Wickedness, evil.
Yep.
That's the vibration Esau's been spreading in the world. A wicked spirit.
Yeah.
A wicked, murderous, you know, adulterous, godless, you know.
Yep. Transformerish.
Go with godless.
Yeah, con.
Murderous, robberous, thieverous spirit.
Yeah. Hey, and just look at the people. As the king are, so are the people, man. Just that simple. It says, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation.
And if you were paying attention to earlier, we started up, it said concerning Edom. So Edom is synonymous with Basra, which later on you're going to see is synonymous with Babylon, Chaldea, all synonymous for America, the scene of great future judgment. Again, like Google said, yes, America's in the Bible.
Yes.
It's all through it.
A reproach, a waste,
America's about to be a waste,
and a curse.
a desert land.
And all this, hey, it says, and a curse, all right? Because of Deuteronomy 30 and 7. All these curses have come off of our nation and beginning to take hold of the Edomites, man.
And ultimately, the ultimate curse is coming for this place,
Con,
which is the missiles and the chariots.
the besom of destruction. Con. It says,
This is the curse that goeth before the earth.
yeah, Ezekiel, if I'm not mistaken, the first chapter. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetually waste.
America's never going to be inhabited anymore. Not by human beings.
Damn.
Not even animals. The only animals that are going to reside here are going to be desert creatures. Owls, scorpions, you know,
Yep.
desert creatures.
I have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her, and raise up to the battle. For lo,
Come against who? Really come against Esau,
yep,
right? But
Yep.
how are they going to come against Esau? By coming against Amalek.
Con,
Least to the flock, as the brother's going to read. The
con,
chief house of Esau is Amalek, okay? You know? And they're going to ultimately come against Esau by coming against Amalek. And then we know, we started out earlier, Amalek's guard, big brother, is America.
you damn right.
That's how they're going to come against him.
For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen.
Going back to Amalek, the chief house of Edom. And when you look at that map, Amalek is stirring up all that trouble over there in Western Asia.
Yeah,
Poking all them damn heathens all around her.
surrounded.
Antagonizing everybody.
Con,
Your big brother telling you chill the fuck out, man. You know?
yeah,
Threatening motherfuckers. Hey, I know she rode on. I know my little brother just punched you in the mouth, but don't do nothing, man.
exactly.
Don't retaliate. How dare you?
Yep,
How dare? Who the hell is you? You know?
yeah,
I know he's fucked up, man. You know, I know he's a goddamn bully. Hey, just let him slide.
yep,
These nations say, fuck that. We tired of your little brother, man.
exactly. We done invested
We
all our
about to
means.
fuck him up and you. We about to ride on you and your brother, nigga.
Con. And it's beautiful that the brother had me bring up the map, man. Because you can see they're completely surrounded by enemies, man.
What did I say earlier? This devil is scared.
Yeah.
He's sloppy. He's in a quagmire. When you look at the map and you look at you look at the land of Palestine, you look at Israel, They're in the Look up Quagmire from Baba Kashan.
Con.
Quagmire. I get QAUG. I'll probably get it.
Quagmire.
We're not talking about
says-
the dude from fucking Family Guys either. Not that pervert.
It says Quagmire. A soft. Hold on.
Not that one. Quagmire. An awkward, complex, or hazardous situation.
Yeah.
And that's what Esau is in an awkward position. A complex, a difficult position. Hazardous. He set him on, homie, slippery slopes.
Con.
He's on slippery slopes. He's on thin ice. Esau can't go back in time, and he has to go forward. You know?
Yep.
He really wish he could just stay here, you know? In this moment, in this time. But he can't. His hand is forced. He has to go forward with his agenda.
Slippery slope.
He's in a quagmire. He's between a rock and a hard place. He really wishes he can go back in time and just say, fuck Jacob, man, and that blessing. Let me just go over here with the Canaanites, you know? Get my Canaanite wives.
And chill.
Let me go over here in Mount Seir, you know? Enjoy my little Petra. You know?
Yeah. Con. And just enjoy
But he
enjoy
can't
it.
help himself.
Mm-hmm.
Man's goals is of the Lord. So how then can a man understand his own way?
Yeah.
The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord.
Con.
You know?
Turn it thissoever which way he willeth, man.
Can't change history. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai requires the things of the past. He's through.
And he's doing his best to change history and to
Wait,
get out of this.
Like Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer said, I'll become the father of death.
Con.
As soon as he realized what he did, I'll become the destroyer of worlds.
Yep.
It showing you that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai working on man. You got it?
Con. Psalm 73 and 18. Surely thou didst set them in a slippery places.
Set who?
Set them in slippery
Set who?
places.
Them.
Them.
Who's them? Esau.
Yep. Con.
In the trick bag. The snare, the gin, the trap is set. You know? And he about to meet the king of terrors.
Bro, what if as soon as Oppenheimer came up with that, you know, the Lord gave him visions of that's the weapon that's going to destroy you, man. That's going to destroy your
They
nation.
already knew.
Damn.
They knew the scriptures. They knew the prophecies. They
Damn.
didn't consider at the time, but they knew. Once they saw it, they're like, oh, the scriptures came to, oh, the waster to destroy. The day cometh that burneth as an oven. The same precepts we know, they're like, oh, shit. Because even when they tested them, remember, they had to test it first.
Yeah.
And then it way exceeded their expectation. You know?
Yeah.
Over there in New Mexico, when they tested the first atom bomb,
Mm-hmm.
it way far exceeded their expectation. Just like these nukes that they have, they haven't deployed them yet. They don't have no idea. You know, they got an idea, but they don't have an idea. The
Damn.
Earth is gonna rock to and fro like the power on these nukes is unfathomable. You know?
Man, the Lord is cold. Psalm 73 and 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places.
Going back to Isaac. Man, if Esau understood what he was asking for,
Damn.
he should have just went his fucking way and, you know, cried and enjoyed his little venison pottage, you know?
Yeah.
Little stew. Because Isaac was full. Isaac ate, you know?
Yeah. You should, man.
Isaac said, bless me. All right, are you sure? You sure you can handle what what you're asking for? And when they say be careful what you ask for, right?
You just might get it. And he gave him that sword. Psalm 73 and 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction.
That's his latter end. The grave.
Con.
Obadiah 1:18, after 1,000 years of slavery. Hardcore slavery. Why? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob. Shame shall cover thee.
This is back to...
You're not finna get away. None of the wicked are gonna get away. Esau, Edom, these heathens that are confederate with them, and 2/3 of Yasharallah that are confederate with them. Every last one of you wicked are gonna pay.
Damn. A hazardous situation, bro. America is completely in a hazardous situation. Jeremiah 49, and back at I'll start back up at verse 14. I have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh And an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together, and come against her, and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men.
That's crazy too. Again, when you look at the map and how small and insignificant
Yes.
that land is, but how powerful, how much destruction, how much strife and anguish they could stir up,
And chaos it's called.
how much chaos they could stir up, man.
Yeah.
Showing you how powerful Amalek is. That little small nation. Cause they're as a family, a household, they're small, but the nation that they belong to is a powerful nation.
A powerful ass
Esau.
nation. Esau. Yeah. Hey, the powerfulest nation on the face of the earth right now, man.
And their right hand man is the bully on the block, the hammer of the earth. But as the scriptures say, his terribleness have deceived him. The pride of his heart have deceived him. You know, when you see Bibi Benjamin, not a Jew, speak, he speaks with pride, man.
Yeah,
So
arrogant.
much pride. Why is he proud? Because he got the ultimate sword, and then who's backing him? America.
Yeah. Hey, well.
No matter what I do, you gonna have my back. That's what Biden pretty much said.
Yeah,
He ain't want to say too much.
he could. He could.
He really ain't with it. But what can he do?
Netanyahu is basically shitting on him, letting y'all know that Biden is just a puppet.
Because Esau, Amalek is in control,
Yep.
and he sees the writing on the wall,
Yep.
and he's scrambling.
Man.
He's scrambling. He's cornered. He's in a quagmire.
Man.
You see the East, these BRICS nations, they getting their CBDC rolling, you know?
Yep.
You know? They about to, you know, they doing their own trade deals. They got their own pipelines of oil and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Got gold back in their shit. He know the digital infrastructure, that's the new wave. Everything is going digital.
Yeah.
He want a seat. He want the top seat in this new digital enterprise.
Con.
He don't want, you know, he don't want a seat at the table. He want the head seat. Like he's been having, you know?
That Eve spirit. He
wants
is
shit
the
to-
table.
He wants shit to stay as it's been.
Yeah. We want to be the only superpower. Con. It says, hey, perfect. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart.
You was feeling yourself.
Con.
The Lord blessed you, made you perfect that sword. You was getting away with all type of heinous acts,
Mm-hmm.
genocides, whole genocides this devil was doing, man. And nobody dared to speak out against you.
Didn't say shit.
You could just enforce your will in the whole world, man. Whatever narrative you wanted to drum up, you could drum it up and sell it. And everybody bought it, man.
Yeah.
The whole H narrative of the cost. The H cost. I can't even say it. Everybody just, you know,
Yeah.
took it. Hook, line, and sinker. But now you're exposed. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is exposing you. This truth is exposing you. The men of the Lord are exposing you. Your own people are exposing you, per Psalms.
Yeah.
All your wickedness, all the skullduggery, all the bullshit you've been doing, everybody's onto you.
It's in the forefront.
Now the man is Centerville.
Con.
You're caught red-handed.
Yeah, still in the cookie jar.
Hands are crimson.
It says, thy terribleness hath deceived thee.
They on to you. They on to what you did in 9/11.
Yep.
They on to what you did to Gaddafi.
Yep.
They on to what you did to the Lord's chosen people.
Yep.
You stole their goddamn land. You stole their heritage. You said you painted your image as the Lord himself. You stole God's, you know.
Yeah.
You exposed, devil. So much so your own brothers are saying, nah, we serve the God of the Bible, bro. We don't serve that, you know.
Yeah.
We serve this God.
Putin say we serve a black God. It says so called. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart. O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
He's gonna bring you down to the pit, to the grave.
Yes, sir. Also, Edom,
You speak on it if you want, man.
Khan. It says, thy tabernacle hath deceived thee, and the
What?
pride,
Read that over.
thy tabernacle hath deceived thee.
Where you at?
Jeremiah 49 and 16. I'll start up one.
Where you at?
16.
Where's thy tabernacle? Where you see that at?
16, right here.
Thy terribleness.
Oh, Salakia.
I'm like, am I bugging? I ain't never heard that. You in the NIV? What the
Yeah,
what the hell
Salakia,
you
Salakia.
reading, brother?
It says, thy terribleness hath deceived thee.
I'm about to say thy tabernacle have deceived you. The fuck?
That shit sounded weird coming off the tongue. I was
surely thou have inherited lies. Thy tabernacle have deceived you.
thy terribleness hath deceived thee. And basically that's really just going into your blessing the sword, man. You've done so much wickedness without any pushback. You know what I'm saying?
The scriptures say the whole earth was quiet.
Khan.
Nobody resisted this man,
Yeah.
especially after World War II. When he dropped them bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki,
Yep.
nobody dared, say a peep.
Buck up.
Nobody dare resist that devil, man.
Khan.
But now guess what? Let the weak Joe out. Let the weak
That's what
say
I was
I am
thinking.
strong.
Khan.
These other nations, they got the great equalizer now also. They got the great sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they got another super nation backing them.
Khan.
Russia, Gog and Magog. Another superpower. You ain't the only, what they call it on the block?
Bully.
Yeah, you ain't the only, superpower on the block anymore.
I just did a lesson pertaining to the least of the flock, and I went into it real quick that there was an article over there in Niger. They have 100 Russian trainers, okay, coming in there with S-400s and 500s and ICBMs into Niger, okay, and it's threatening the American the 1,000 American troops that are over there.
You know when you
Because they're running them out there. Niger is running the Americans out of the country. So that's a form of the weak saying, I am strong.
How much time we got?
About 30 minutes.
I want you to hit Ezekiel 38 before, read what you got.
Khan.
Because we ain't hit the main point yet. The least of the flock, I'm pretty sure we didn't hit that verse yet.
Yeah, it's like three verses
but
down.
I want to hit Ezekiel 38.
Khan. It says,
Baba Kashan, I don't want to write this on. Go ahead, you got it.
Khan, thy terribleness hath deceived thee.
Because you mentioned Niger, and that made me think about Ezekiel 38.
Khan.
You mentioned Iran. We talking about the bully on the block. You gotta hit Isaiah 38.
Ezekiel.
My bad. Ezekiel 38.
Khan.
Because it says Ethiopia, be a guard unto the Ethiopia, Libya, Persia. Just the other day, I forget what I was reading or watching, and that verse there, like, it hit me, bro. We know Persia, of course, is Iran.
Right.
But Ethiopia and Libya, why it says that, it's talking about that area of Africa. It's not talking about Ethiopia per se or Libya. It's talking about that area.
That
so
region.
like Western Africa, Northern Africa, Southern.
Yeah.
That's what it means by Ethiopia, Libya. Those nations.
Yeah.
That whole area. If you receive if it's making sense.
Yeah, you making sense.
When you go back to, I think it was the Greco or either the Greco or the Roman Empire, when they would refer to the, like the world, the known world at the time, that's how they equated Africa. Ethiopia, Libya, then you had like West,
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's how they classified it. They grouped it up.
Khan.
It
says, thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock.
Yeah, you were just having your way in the earth.
Yeah.
You were just running through the earth, doing whatever the hell you wanted to do.
Khan.
Take whatever resources, whatever lands you wanted. Do whatever the hell you wanted with the people. Nobody bucked up against you. Now you're being met with resistance. And you don't like it. You don't like being told what you got to,
Exactly. It says, that holdest the height of the hill.
Again, because America is the greatest nation, the highest mountain.
Khan.
Though
Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence.
That's a major clue to who the Lord is talking about. The eagle. What nation always carried the eagle as their emblem?
Con.
Esau. The Greco-Roman, the Greco Empire, the Roman Empire, and the modern day Roman Empire, they still carry that eagle as a major emblem.
Yep.
Why? Because they draw near to that eagle.
Right.
What it represents, the ultimate predator.
Con. Yep. The ultimate predator, man, that can see everything, looking down on everybody. It says, saith the Lord Yahweh. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Every one that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof.
What does that mean?
After this bitch is destroyed. It says also.
What does that mean?
It says also Edom shall be a desolation, okay, as a nation and their empire, America, Babylon the Great. And then it says, every one that goeth by it shall be astonished.
What does that mean?
They're gonna be astonished, man, to see what's that scripture? It says, how have you fallen? Roughly paraphrasing, from heaven, O Lucifer. And then there's another one that says,
how have thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, that didst weaken the nations?
That didst weaken the nations.
Has thou become weak as we?
Con. And they're gonna narrowly look upon him and say, is this the man?
They're gonna be astonished. I wanted you to hit that word, astonished, meaning baffled, confused, bewildered.
Con.
They're gonna be speechless. You know, perplexed. They're gonna be beside themselves. Am I drilling the point to you?
Yeah, con.
They're not gonna know what to do with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna pour sackcloth upon themselves. I mean, put dirt upon their heads. You know.
Yeah.
Rent their garments. Bewail.
Hey.
You know.
Con. It says, also Edom shall be a desolation, and every one that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss.
The way, the magnitude that this place is going to be destroyed, man. You gonna learn to fear the Lord real quick. The fear. I did a lesson. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is gonna be infamous again in that day.
Con.
He's famous. He's gonna be famous to Yasharallah, but he gonna be infamous in that day to the nations. He gonna go back to being Allah Shajah. The fear of the universe gonna be on these heathens, man.
Yeah.
The way he gonna take down, with a mighty arm. We just was going into the power of those missiles, man. 200 missiles hitting America, Babylon the Great. None shall break their rank. They're gonna empty,
It says the earth gonna rock to and fro like a drunken man. It don't say how long
like
the earth is like a drunkard. Okay, like a drunk man staggering. It doesn't say how long it's gonna rock for. But I can't even fucking imagine. Man. It says, also Edom shall be a desolation. Every one that goeth by it shall be.
If a little 4.8 earthquake in New Jersey, they felt it all the way down the East Coast, bro. How much more so 200 million missiles pelting ICBMs. Not atomic bombs. Remember, that's what was dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Atomic, I think it was uranium or plutonium, I don't remember. But they were atomic bombs. A nuclear warhead is like 100 times more powerful than the atomic bomb. One warhead is like 100 times more powerful, and each warhead has like each missile has like 10 warheads. So 100 times 10 is what? 1,000. So each missile is 1,000. Each one missile is 1,000 times more powerful than the atomic bomb. One missile, 1,000 times more powerful. And you're telling me 200 missiles? 200 missiles, 200 million times 1,000 is what? What? 200 trillion?
Shit, something
like 200 trillion.
Yeah, bro, that.
Now and they all gonna hit at one time. The Earth is gonna move out of its axis. Matter of fact, I got a quick one.
And I'm just imagining the nation standing afar off watching this, but not only watching it, but feeling the after effects.
They gonna be astonished.
Whew. Astonished, man.
Matter of fact, look that word up, Baba Gashan, the blue letter.
Con, Jeremiah 49 and 17. Let's get it. 49, 17. Probably gonna say something like amazed. Shall be astonished. It reads, oh, this one says, to be desolate, be appalled, stunned, stupefied.
Stupefied.
Wow, man. That's cold. That's cold. Hey, it says to be desolated, be deflowered. A cherry gonna be officially popped.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Be desert, be appalled.
You got the floor.
Man.
I'm looking for something.
All right, let's go back to it. So it says, also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. And the brother brought out earlier how it's become a complete desert that only houses a few desert creatures like scorpions and owls and so forth and so on. It reads,
I got a quick one.
You got it?
Isaiah 13, and the main point is in 13. And the blue letter titles it Prophecies About Babylon, and the NLT it says A Message About Babylon. The main point is in 13. Matter of fact, it says Judgment on the Day of the Lord Yahweh. I'll start at 9. I'm going to read it in the NLT, and then I'll read it in the NLT. Isaiah 13. Damn. I start at 6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed, like you said, astonished.
Con.
They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger,
Yep.
to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Con. Hey, and like we always say, just like in the days of Noah, man. Okay, a flood is coming, but not of water, but of fire. Okay, you got it all.
For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened and its goings forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Did you just read that in Jeremiah 49?
Con.
I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. This is the main point. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place. In the wrath of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and in the day of his fierce anger.
Hey, that's the point, man. All right, it's gonna be a fearful day. Okay, once this third world war kicks off and these intercontinental ballistic missiles are shot off, man.
Let me read it in the NLT.
You got it.
Verse 13, Isaiah 13 and 13. For I will shake the heavens, and the earth will move from its place, when the Lord of heaven's armies displays his wrath in the day of his fierce anger.
Hey, because the Lord has many armies, man. He has
Lord of
many
hosts.
armies. He's
Yeah.
the Lord of hosts, man.
And he's coming back with his ultimate army, which is the angels.
Yep.
Plus, he's coming in the back of his other army, which are the missiles. And that's what's going to make the earth move out of its place. As
Yeah.
you said, it shall rock to and fro as a drunkard.
Yeah.
That's
Man,
that's it.
That's a scary and horrifying sight in itself, man. Being on the earth in that time, you know, it's about to get ugly, and all because the least of the flock, the nation Amalek, is gonna bring America into this third world war, as it is prophesied in the scriptures. So once again, Jeremiah 49 and 19, the point is in 20, so we're almost there. It reads, behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan against the habitation of the strong. But I will suddenly make him run away from her, and who is a chosen man, that I may appoint over her. For who is like me, and who will appoint me the time? And who is that shepherd that will stand before me?
What are you reading? What you at?
19. And the point is in Jeremiah 49 and 19. And here's the point. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh, that he hath taken against Edom in his purpose, that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. And once again, who's the least of the flock? Israel. Okay? The nation of Israel is the least of the flock. They're going to draw America out into this war against Iran. Okay? And once Iran and America bump heads, who's going to come to Iran's defense? Well, the same people that aided Russia in the Russia-Ukraine war. Iran. All right? And Russia is going to come to Iran's defense. So all these things are Bible prophecy. Okay? So I'm going to grab that Ezekiel
38.
38.
Just run through it, close out with that.
Con. This is Ezekiel, the 38th chapter.
Speak on this, run through it.
Con.
Run through it quick.
Quick. It says, Ezekiel chapter 38 from the top. It reads, and the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, which we know that landmass is Russia today, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. Right, because Russia, even though he's a means to an end to destroying America, Babylon the Great, they're all Edomites too. They're all of the nation of Edom. It says, and say, thus saith the Lord, power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. Right. He's going to put Russia in that old USSR spirit, the old Soviet Union spirit.
That fighting spirit is back in Russia.
Con. Hey, they're waking up the bear. It says, and I will put thee back, and I will turn.
I was watching that, remember they got a documentary on Netflix about the Cold War?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said, you know, we're not in a Cold War anymore, we're in a hot war. Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai put the hooks back in Russia.
Yeah.
Now, it was a Cold War, now it's hotter than ever.
Con.
You know?
Con.
And Russia's not weak like they were. It was one thing during like the Cuban Missile Crisis, you know, Red October, you know, that was one, but they done perfected the missiles, man.
Yep.
They done perfected their military.
Yep.
They got allies. They've been running drills with China. They've been sending weapons to North Korea. You know,
Facts.
we in a much different time period now, man. You know,
Facts.
again, this is a hot war. That's why the Western Asia, the Middle East, is a hotbed of activity.
Mm-hmm.
You were mentioning Iran. America just sent more warships down there.
Khan, I saw that this morning.
Russia sent warships. That shit is a hotbed. It's a powder keg.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with all them damn warships down there around the Strait of Hormuz, the Red Sea, shit could pop off like that.
Any second. Khan. Hey, and we
Showing
know.
you we in them times.
Khan.
It's never been a time when, not even World War I and World War II, it's never, the atmosphere, the tensions have never been this high, ever.
Hey, yeah. Hey, it can all pop off at any second. Now we know, through Bible prophecy that the Third World War isn't gonna actually commence until that MOTB is made mandatory.
But that's right there too.
You
You just sent the video about Nigeria.
Exactly.
Children being Karagman.
Exactly.
They getting Karagman. They've been getting Karagman in Sweden.
Yep.
You just saw the video from the lady that went to the Whole Foods store and she was paying with her hand. So
Yep.
we right there, man. All these apartment complexes having key fobs. We right there. I've been saying it for years now. All roads lead to the Karagman.
Khan.
And the infrastructure is already laid and rolled out. It's being rolled out right in front of your eyes.
Yep.
We're one calamity, one catastrophe away from all hell breaking loose.
Yeah.
One false flag, one event from these people losing it.
Yeah. And that one false flag, it can could be the trigger to start everything. Okay, to implement the draft, to get the war started, to force the people to get the MOTB. Okay.
To get the chips rolling.
Exactly. It says, Ezekiel 38:4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them.
And that's the point, right?
Yeah.
So that just came to me the other day, bro. That's not talking about actual Ethiopia or Libya. It's talking about that area, that region.
The landmass.
That all the countries in that region around Ethiopia, all the countries around Libya, you know,
Yeah.
right alongside with Persia, with Iran, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Saudi Arabia, North Korea, you know, what else I say? Moab, you know, China's coming, you know. This is a third world war.
Yeah.
All these nations finna get involved. Even nations that were fucking neutral, like Sweden.
Like Sweden. Yep.
Now all of a sudden, all these nations are joining NATO and all this shit, petitioning NATO. Why? Because we at the brink of World War III.
Mm-hmm.
A line is being drawn in the sand. That's why all throughout Europe they're talking about conscription. What is conscription? The draft.
The draft. Yep.
All throughout Europe, Germany, England, they're talking about bringing back the draft. Why? Because we're going to war.
Yeah.
And this war is, America, like ancient Rome, is spread thin. They fighting a multi-front fucking battle.
Yep.
They're fighting over there in Ukraine. We know that's a proxy war between NATO and Russia,
Yep.
right? They fighting over there in Taiwan,
Taiwan. Yeah.
over there in the Pacific Islands.
Yep.
They got shit stirring up over there.
Don't
And then-
forget about Haiti. Slovakia.
Well, that ain't really, you know. they always waging war throughout fucking South America, all the Caribbean. They always doing that shit.
True.
They always disrupting shit. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't a major battleground, man.
Con. But the
The ultimate major battleground is gonna be the Valley of Yehoshaphat.
Con.
Those are the three avenues of this Third World War.
Mhm.
Ukraine, because Ukraine is butting up right against Russia, so that's a major point right there. Then again, you got the Pacific Islands over there in the west, the east, the Orient. But the major battleground is going to be ground zero is going to be the Middle East.
Con. Yeah, the brother's absolutely right. These devils are spread too thin, and this is not the time for them to go to war. I was just reading an article where they was going into how they're raising the hourly wage of the military. A brother did a video on it, but they're increasing the wage of people in the military. So they're doing all these things to prepare for a draft.
I told you earlier, I did a video on it, that they're calling back, especially the Air Force. If you go to their website, they're calling back all the veterans, man.
Yep.
Why are they calling back all the military men?
Mm-hmm.
Why the conspiracy is all the people crossing the border, the migrant crisis, they're all men of fighting age. Why is that? Because we're in the times of war.
Yep.
I did a lesson on that. America's have, for the last couple of years, recruiting is at an all-time low.
Yeah.
The patriotism in America is at an all-time low.
Con.
Not to mention, we always mention this new generation of these GMO babies. They're all fucked up, man. All effeminate, all fucking retarded.
On the uppers and downers.
Yeah, the millennials, they're a bunch of fucking retards, man.
They are, man. These kids today, man, they're going. They through.
A bunch of fucking sexy reds and what's that? Glorilla. They're a bunch of fucking. This new generation is done, man.
Oh,
that's
my
who's
goodness.
gonna go fight Russia and China and North Korea. They're gonna get mollywopped, man.
Easily. And now in this war, all right.
They're on all type of fucking hormone blockers. You know? They're on all type of fucking opioids.
Oh my goodness.
Zoloft. And, you know, fucking ADHD, Ritalin. These people, yo, this place is through.
These people, I'll tell you what these people are. They're ripe for the slaughter. That's what it is, man. Hey, the Lord ain't playing.
You finna go put a fucking M16 in this fucking retard's hand. He don't even know if he's a furry. He think he's a goddamn Care Bear.
Oh man.
But he gonna defend your nation. This place is through.
Okay, I'll read a little bit more. It says,
Motherfucker, hormones all over the goddamn place. You know, out of whack.
just randomly crying and breaking down in their emotions on the battlefield.
Nigga in boot camp listening to NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, man.
Listening to Drake and shit. All emotional.
Listen, man. Hey, what does the scripture say? The writing is on the wall, man. And listen, man, you people are caught up in this folly and not paying attention to the signs and what's going on around the world, man. Hey, the Heavenly Father is gonna catch you as a thief in the night, man.
This place is falling, bro, like lightning. When you look around, it's man.
Yeah, hey, this place ain't been the same since COVID. You know, since that time, it never recuperated, and since then it's been going downhill. We always mention
America never left the early 2000s, man.
Yeah.
America's stuck in like the early 2005, man. 2005, 2009.
Mm-hmm.
It never recuperated from that collapse from real estate.
Oh wait.
Yeah, America never really recuperated from the 2008, 2009 real estate collapse, man.
And that's what
they stuck in that fucking era, man.
That's what all the experts
turn
say.
on the radio. Look, the Super Bowl. With Usher, what era did they fucking play music from? 2000s, man.
Usher,
That's what this place is stuck there, man.
Yeah. Nothing new. Nothing new, nothing popping.
No new fucking movies.
Yeah.
No new song. Everything is a remake. This place is through. No new thought, no new idea.
Stuck. So I finished this out. It says Persia, Ethiopia.
Slocky, even like the vehicles, right? EV, electrical vehicles. That's nothing new. That came out around that time.
Yeah.
We mentioned Boogie, Calvin, the push to start. He had the kit 05, 08, 09. He had his car was push to start.
Yeah.
That one,
Yeah.
This bitch ain't advancing.
Nothing new.
The same whack ass iPhone, Now you're on the iPhone 25. The same whack ass phone. Give a damn if you put 5 cameras on the back of it. The same whack ass PlayStation, Same
Exactly.
whack ass Xbox. Ain't nothing new. This place is through.
It's through. It's going downhill. Thus saith the Lord, man. It says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet.
That's why Putin feels so confident.
Yeah,
With that interview with Tucker Carlson, he was popping a lot of shit, man.
popping his collar.
You know?
Yep.
He was oozing pride. Why? Because he's ready. He's prepared.
Yeah.
And he's not by himself.
Yeah.
They've been running all
right.
type of tactical war drills on destroying America and Israel. You know?
Yeah. Hey, and he know he can count on his allies because even with this war in Ukraine, he was getting aid from who? North Korea, feeding him ammo. Iran, feeding him drones.
That's why this whole thing about Iran attacking is such a big deal.
Yep.
Because everybody know who's going to come to the aid of Iran, which is Russia.
It's Russia.
You fuck with Iran, you going to fuck with the beer.
Yep.
You fuck with the beer, you going to fuck with them gooks.
Yep. Oh, man.
It's through.
It's inevitable. It says, Gomer and
Hey,
all...
Slock it, but that's why Amalek is moving the way they moving. Because the economy's collapsing. They scrambling. The dollar's collapsing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And what do they say? You always want to buy when there's blood in the streets. That's when the economy starts to thrive again. It's through war.
Mm-hmm.
That's what got us out of the Great Depression, was the World War.
Yeah.
And that's what's about to happen.
And contrary to popular belief, we are definitely in a depression. You know? I was
We're in
just...
the greatest depression ever.
Con. $25.
Slocky, this is worse than the Great Depression, man. 1929 or whatever. This is worse than the Great Depression.
Mm-hmm.
I always go into it. In the Great Depression, the people were in a better case, man. They were growing their crops. They understood hard times. These people can't survive hard times now, man.
And like you said about patriotism.
Patriotism.
Back then, people were more together during the Great Depression.
Families were together.
Yep.
They weren't destroyed like how they're destroyed now morally.
Con.
The households were still in order. The women were still in order. That whole I don't need a man, I'm independent, that spirit wasn't in the air in 1929.
Facts.
Families were, you had 2, 3, well, we going back, showing you in the Depression. Now, a single family house has 3, 4 households in there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Showing you the state of America.
Yep.
You go in these neighborhoods, the fucking driveways are full with cars, man.
Yeah. See it firsthand.
Mama, her daughters, they baby daddy, they children all living in one fucking house, man.
Con. It says
This place is through. These people through.
we're gonna end it here. We got like 3 minutes. It says Gomer and all his bands.
Gomer, I believe, is what, Turkey?
Yeah, Turkey. Con. The house of Togarmah and the north quarters and all his bands and many people with thee.
So the Lord just told you Western Africa, northeastern Africa, all around you. Gog and Magog, that's to the north of you.
Yep.
All around you. Northeast, Turkey, Iran, all of them coming, man.
All of them.
The least of the flock shall draw them out.
Mm-hmm. It says,
Everybody gonna take part in this galactic battle. This war to end all wars.
facts.
All the nations are being gathered. So that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai can pour out his indignation upon them, his wrath, his righteous anger.
It reads, be thou prepared.
Hey, I was just thinking when you read Joel, what does it say? Multitudes, multitudes,
Yeah.
multitudes.
In the valley of decision. Multitudes. Oh my goodness, man. And you brought out, you always bring out how the guerrilla warfare in the desert and the land, it's man.
Yeah, technology has increased.
Mm.
But knowledge just has increased. You know?
Yeah. It's gonna be.
Hey, in the ancient wars, certain things weren't fathomable. Like guerrilla warfare. Guerrilla warfare, that came from Gad, the North American Indians. That's how they would have attacked these Americans, man. In the ancient world, they were used to, like they show you Braveheart and all these, they were used to lining up one army against another, just marching, against each other. For the longest, for hundreds of years, that's how they went to war. But Gad figured out guerrilla warfare. Go around them, flank them,
Yep. Yeah.
hide. And Esau adapted that. And all these other nations adapted that. So warfare has advanced, man.
Con.
It's no. That was a simple, stupendous way of fighting. Just going up against you. That was moronic.
A base
now
man.
it's tactical. Now a lot more thought is being put into it.
Yep.
Okay, now we might just send drones over. We might just send a drone strike. Now we might just attack your grid, man. So you got cyber warfare.
Yeah.
Yo, we in beautiful times, man.
Yeah. That's the main form of warfare now.
And it's been showing you that we in war a lot. They allegedly they've been attacking the grid a lot. Attacking these pharmaceutical companies. They had the Verizon outage, AT&T or whatever.
Yep.
And then they said there was the day before that there was an outage with the pharmaceutical companies. They couldn't write prescriptions.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else did they say? There was another attack. They said there was an attack on the water grid. You know. But don't get it twisted. America doing cyber warfare too.
Yeah. Back and
All
forth.
these nations doing it, man.
Yeah. Everything is connected to the Internet of Things. So it only makes sense that that would be the next form of warfare.
That's the safest way to wage war.
Yeah.
You could do it from the comfort of your home.
Exactly. A
With a
laptop.
stroke of the keyboard in your pajamas.
Yep.
Hundreds of millions of miles away.
Con. It says, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself.
That's why when Putin talked to Tucker Carlson, what did he say? We've advanced our military. We perfected it. We got all type of hypersonic missiles, man.
Yeah.
And we've shared it with our allies. We have an equal, balanced, equal relationship, man.
Yeah.
We tried to get you involved in it, but you didn't want no parts of it.
Tried to get you to come to the table but hey, and that's the thing. Why would America come to the table back then when they were the ham of the earth? They were on top.
Their pride wouldn't let them come.
Mm-hmm.
They thought Russia was insignificant. We dismantled Russia. We dismantled the USSR.
Yeah. What you got?
And then on top of that, they were making bold moves. You know, they were they were violating that war pact, the Warsaw Pact, moving further and further east. So they were feeling themselves. What the hell could Russia say?
Nothing.
You know?
Yeah. You
But
couldn't say
Ukraine
nothing.
was the final straw.
Well, that's right up against it's right on their border. They had no choice.
They forced their hand.
They forced their hand. Yep, Putin had no choice. So it reads, Ezekiel 38:7, be thou prepared.
Just like they forced their hand now with Iran.
Same exact thing. They want the conflict.
Again, Amalek wants the conflict.
Amalek, yeah.
Russia, China, no, they don't really want no smoke, man. Their economies are starting to thrive.
Yeah.
It's looking promising. You know, the deals that they got on the table with the BRICS. You got these Latin countries trying to join BRICS. You know, it's looking promising for the East. So
right.
They don't want to go to war. You know. But America's seeing everybody abandoning ship, man. Like you said, the writing's on the wall.
Hey, and
America is not trying to lose their hegemony. They're not trying to lose their power on the world stage.
Con. Like you said, man. And the moves. That's why the scripture says, is there wisdom in teaming, Salakia, because the moves that they're making, everybody sees that it's detrimental to America's health. You know, who was it? Was it Scott Ritter, or was it it was one of them that
Colonel McGregor? I don't know.
Colonel McGregor. I think it was Ritter, and he came out and said there's no way that America is going to get involved in this war against Iran for Israel's sake.
The brother GMS dedication was absolutely right.
Yeah.
Scott Ritter is talking out his ass. He don't know what the hell going on.
Exactly. Because prophecy says otherwise.
Biden said otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Every president said otherwise.
Mm-hmm. They say they're going to defend Israel at all costs. And that in all costs means...
It don't matter who get elected. Because Trump going to defend Israel too.
Facts.
America's in allegiance with Amalek, man. You know?
Yeah.
They get their marching orders from the Zionists.
Yep.
That's the big divide. That there's a whole Zionist movement that infiltrated the political system.
Yeah. They got all these puppets set up in high places and pretty much Israel owns America, man.
You got amongst the Amalekites, they divided. You got the traditional, like the what they call them, Orthodox Jews. They're against the Zionists.
Mm-hmm.
See, the Orthodox Jews, they pretty much follow the Bibles, you know, the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why they got the beard, you know. They're more biblical.
Mm-hmm.
But the Zionists, they're complete heathens, man.
Complete heathen. Yeah. Some Talmud worshiping.
They're all about the shekels.
The shekels.
They're all about the shekels, and fuck the goyim, you know. As long as we get some shekels. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, this is it. We're gonna end it with this. Ezekiel 38:7. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company.
That's why, as the years pass, you've been seeing more and more joint military drills between all these nations, man. And extravagant drills, man. Not no little, you know. The whole fleet, you know.
Yeah.
The whole Navy fleet, you know, and you know, man.
They
Well,
ready.
Why are they doing that? Because they preparing for this galactic battle. The Third World War. A lot of these nations, they have different languages. There's a language barrier, you know. So they gotta get everything together.
Yeah.
You know, tactics. You know.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Where we gonna deploy our fighter planes from? Where we gonna refuel from? You know. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do that? If God forbid this happens, how do we do this? How do we do that? You know?
Yo, these nations are gonna fight.
If this pipeline get cut off, how are we gonna reroute? You know?
Yeah.
If this gets sacked, you know, that's what they doing.
Yeah. Hey, these nations are gonna fight hard for Russia, man, because they feel like they're equally yoked with Russia.
They gonna fight hard because Yahushua spirit gonna be on them.
Put the spirit on them. It says, Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
That's why Russia been divvying out S-400s here and there.
Yep. Yep.
Giving Saudi Arabia, you take some S-400s. You take some S-400s. And you had North Korea, Kim Jong-un, he left the country, and like the first time in years, he took that train ride to Russia. And what did they say he did? He was swapping out artillery.
Yeah.
He was giving them like ammunition, like NATO 5.56 rounds, 9mm, you know, 50 cal shells, and Russia was giving them nuclear drones and shit like that. You know, swapping it out, balancing everything out so it's equal and fair.
Of course.
You know.
You don't think North Korea was
gonna be well supplied and stocked up, and you know?
Yeah, you think North Korea was coming up with these advancements on their nuclear program so quick without the help of Russia?
I was gonna say,
or China?
None of Russia's allies are gonna be found lacking, wanting.
Yep.
They all gonna be fully supplied, stocked, and locked and ready to go.
Hey, so we gonna end it on that, man. Hey, we're gonna end it right there, man. So once again, Adawan Ratazah, this was edifying. So once again, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to our power. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well and who taught us his truth. And a sincere salutations to the Tabernacle of David. You Akim pushing his truth to the four corners of the earth in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And also a healthy shalom to the few Aqua who are listening and learning. Shalom. Wa Abad Babal.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Israel. Shalom.